this necklace and these rings. They have to be worth something.
Get in line. Half the patricians of Elenir came to Belkarth to sell their valuables. Must be pretty bad over there.
Pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city. Look, I have this necklace and these rings. They have to be worth something.
Get in line. Half the patricians of Elenir came to Belkarth to sell their valuables. Must be pretty bad over there.
Pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city. Look, I have this necklace and these rings. They have to be worth something.
Get in line. Half the patricians of Elenir came to Belkarth to sell their valuables. Must be pretty bad over there.
Hey, pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city. Look, I have this necklace and these rings. They have to be worth something.
Get in line. Half the patricians of Elenir came to Belkarth to sell their valuables. Must be pretty bad over there.
Hey, pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city. Look, I have this necklace and these rings. They have to be worth something.
Get in line. Half the patricians of Elenir came to
Hey, what you up to?
My mounts are bred strong.
Ate too much, fell asleep. Not even hey, what you up to? Not even food I like. What you eat when you're out
My
there,
mounts are
yes?
bred strong.
Ate too much, fell asleep. Not even food I like. it's going to take me a while, if ever, for me to say, hey, I forgive y'all for fucking me an asshole. But that's pretty much what they did to me. They put it in hard, twisted it around a little bit. Yeah, speaking of that, I don't think this new device is going to do what I wanted to do. I do think it's going to be better than my computer, but I don't think it's going to be much better. I don't know if it's going to be $300 better. But I have to wait and see. I will tell you, it's cool as hell, though. Oh, it's fucking awesome, man. I'm praying that it's going to be better. I mean, I'm praying hard. Like, I do not want to go get a graphics card, but it is not but a tiny bit better. And I'd rather go spend the extra $200 and get me another graphics card. Put in that machine. Oh, see, I've got it set up, or I've got it rigged up. I've got to go to a private streaming thing instead of audio. But it's cool as hell because I got like, I can have 3 extra cameras running, which is pretty cool. I've got one hooked up, and if I had an extra mini HDMI, I'd have multiple hooked up. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like it. The only, like I say, the only 2 things I don't like about it is I'm afraid it's not going to be any much better than my computer. I know it's going to be better. The 580 just ain't strong enough to stream so well. Excuse me. Oh, it is. I would love to, like I said, I'd love not to have this other computer and get rid of it. Hey, if this would work, I could reroute all my cables, restart, maybe strip all my cables down, and I'd end up with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd end up with 11 cables versus like 40. And that's a big thing for me. I love that, the concept of that, but again, it's got to be, because like for instance, like my 2 videos, how I got so many views, people were live with it. My Sons of the Forest videos are just not good. Like they are pixelated and just not good. My Fortnite's okay. And see, the thing was, when I was fucking last night working on like moving stuff around, I saw you streaming. So I watched some of your streams. I don't know, I was in here, I don't know, maybe an oh, it wasn't off the little box? Okay. Shit, then I feel a little better. That's what's got me a little depressed. So not depressed, but got me not expecting much, because your stream was, well, your stream was still better than mine, but it was still super pixelated. Like when you stood still, it looked good. Like it looked great when you stood still. But when you started running, it did just what mine would do. It would pixelate out. I don't know. It's like, it's not blurry, but it is. I don't know what you call it. It's not pixelate, but anyways, it was doing it, but it was still. Cool, that makes give me a little bit of hope. But yeah, yours looked better when you were standing still. I watched maybe 30 minutes of it. It was like right before y'all got off last night, which you were on. And that's actually when it popped up. I don't know, because it said you had been streaming for like, I don't know, like an hour or something when I joined. It popped up on my YouTube. Yeah, probably popped up on my YouTube feed. I'm like, what the hell is this? Click. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try this DaVinci Resolve 18, being that that's just here. But I do have Adobe, which I think would be just as good for editing. But that's my main thing, and I've got to edit videos and get off the, just total live streaming, because my content is surprisingly doing really well for the time. Does that make sense? Like, there you are, you're streaming right now. It just popped up on my feed when I refresh. You're doing Elder Scrolls, but my thing. See, I'm at 136 subscribers, which is not, I can retire and sit at home, but you know what I mean? It's going up, and then I'm comparing it to. That's what I'm saying. I compare in the night. Night's back up to 6. He went back up to 650. Now he's down to 639. And that's where he's staying because he's buying his shit. So I keep checking on him because I know what he's doing. Well, it's telling me that Call of Duty's not the thing. That's what it's telling me. It's telling me things like the forest is getting. The Sons of the Forest are getting hella views everywhere. The reason I'm not is my quality is horrible. And that's what I'm looking for. But I am willing to do Fortnite because I need to finish what I was doing in there before it gets too long. But I do like Sons of the Forest, and I do plan on playing it. The only thing is, I don't really want to just do nothing but explore all the time. I like to build. I like us to build a little community. Like you something, us find an area. Like where we found, but I found what looked like to be a camping spot that had like 5 or 6 little flared out areas with trees all around it. And I mean, how cool. Yeah, I mean, we can, but you can go through the end game in like 10 minutes. I mean, you literally can. Yeah, well, if we go to where we went to that one place, but the first place we found, we have to find a bunker. We have to go to those bunkers, and once we find the last bunker, then we can go to that one place where key cards need, and that's going to take us to the end game. That's how it always is. But I want to build. I really want to build. But anyways, long story short, I've been looking. New streamers trying to stream Call of Duty are getting hardly no views. They're getting 2 to 4, somewhere in there. It's just like some of my videos have gotten a lot of views. But even when I'm live streaming, I just like you. Well, I don't know if you do, but I can keep count of how many people are joining and stuff, and I refresh it. And sometimes I'll have 1, sometimes, which is probably one of y'all. Sometimes I'll have 3, sometimes I'll have 6, sometimes I have 12. Well, no, what I'm saying is if you look at like his on Call of Duty, he'll have like 12 views. As soon as his video drops, he'll have nobody watching it, and then he'll have 12 views immediately. All right, where I'll have like 20, 30 views, a little bit afterwards. Long story short, Call of Duty's not it. Definitely not the game to stream. Of course it is. That shit hit me. I mean, you know how impressed I was. 497 people were watching shitty ass looking stream, I didn't get but maybe 5 subscriptions off of it, but still. Why is your voice not in the game and mine's in the game? That's fine. I'm just I'm look like I'm the only one watching.
Alright, and just turn it up. And turn it up, yeah. I think that's all I gotta do. And it'll come through.
Automaton sets in here.
Yeah, which I have too much of. I'm just doing the random daily with different characters.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing. What happened? Oh, that's me pulling this, switching screens for a second.
Okay.
Because then my audio will be in there now. So the people could hear me talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute it because it's echoing now.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, when you're moving, even in this game, when you're moving, it's just like Fortnite for me, fuzzy and like pixelated, boxy. But when you stand still, it looks better than mine. But you have a 3070 Ti, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, even that card in this other computer would be overpowered. We'll be able to move kids' ass. I can almost run this dungeon alone. I can run this dungeon alone. You don't need a first mechanic in here. Fixing the charge.
This is at Sorc. I need to go get more skill points for him.
Yeah, you need to take that off 100%.
What's that?
I forget. Remember, I don't understand I don't remember the names, but what you that like that right there, that form you're in.
Oh yeah.
That skill is not going to be where your DPS is if you're trying to do DPS with him.
It's good in these dungeons though because they come up on you and it
Well,
it gives me magicka back.
No, it does. So that dude there, he can solo a lot of shit. Like that would be your strongest character, but you have to be careful how you build him and what you build him with, and you can make him super powerful. Like I'm not shitting you. That's my character. Mine is a Sorc, and that's what I run all.
I'm running False God and Julianos with him.
Yeah, I don't know what's on mine right now, but it's probably that False God, Perfected, and a couple of pieces of Perfected. I ain't got them all, but no, like when you see me, all those times you saw me when I was doing Veteran, I forget what it's called, Bellstorm Arena, and Veteran, one begins with a V.
Yeah, it was to
That's
get
the character I was running.
Sunspire. Ran a lot of that.
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about these are where you can't take people. Some of the hardest content in the game. And I ran it with a Sorc. And I ran it with that Sorc. 1 bar DPS build. I had all my back bar had all my buffs on it, like the psychic ability.
I have the psychic ability unlocked. I just haven't gone and done all the quests yet.
Well, I thought it looked like you just did channel acceleration a second ago. Did you not? Or
Yeah.
When you
I don't-
staff back?
I don't have it all though. You know, I've only got a couple things, 2 things unlocked on it.
But that's what you need on the channel acceleration. Makes you run faster.
Yes, it does.
And like 30-second uptime. But then again, mine's maxed out. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. No, I like the game because it made me think.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, but you can stand in that technically if you had the right, like.
No, sometimes I hit the escape button and go into the, or I hold down the Q button and go into the menu that's I don't want to be in.
Do you have your flying guy with you?
No, he doesn't work so good in here.
He does. He'll heal you from nothing. He's really good. You gotta have him, man. That's your heal. That's your burst heal.
Yeah, he's over here.
Technically, that's the only heal you should have. With that on, it looks like you're using unstable wall. Using the wrong staff. You should be using fire.
This is all I had, and they're gold.
That's fine. I'm just saying, fire is what you would want to use. Crystal shards, unstable, familiar. You need a morbid crystal shards. Whatever you call it. Crystal frag. Channeled acceleration, mage light. Kind of thing.
He's in here now. Yeah, there. See, there's the fire now.
Yeah,
Big
keep him up, and you use him to heal. He'll heal himself and you. So that's how you keep him alive. You just got to get in a rotation of using them.
I don't know why they went for these guys down here.
I went there.
Come on, boys. I'm killing all these guys.
God, I can't think of what. So the other one is that you would want. I can't. I have to look it up. But I fuck it. It's the one that puts the curse on.
The Daedric curse.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
And then it explodes at the end.
Correct. Because because you got the timer and you time
Yeah,
everything
that's
right. You're
the haunting curse.
yeah, but it needs to be Daedric or I think Daedric right. I think Daedric sounds right.
Daedric is what it is before you morph it, I think.
I think Daedric was Daedric something. Yeah, what is it?
Oh, he's got that armor set that pulls it into him.
Oh, class ability, Sorc class ability.
I put it back on. I had it on there before.
Daedric Prey. Unmorph is Daedric Curse, and then you want to morph it to Daedric Prey, not Haunted Curse. That's the right one. see, you should be playing the PTS right now.
The what?
The PTS. You can try the Arcanist out because it's class.
Is that out now?
PTS, yes. PTS is always out months before the release. The release is in June, so it looks like the PTS server's out. It looks like it. Don't mean it is, but you should be able to get in. I can get into it. I have it downloaded. So you should be able to get into PTS servers. It's the public test servers. Well, that's what PTS stands for. So because like Sons of the Forest, you know how they've released, and you know there's glitches and shit in there. They're in early access, so they waiting on us to tell them, waiting on us to say, hey, this is what's wrong with the game, so they can fix it before they full release it. Being ESO's already come out, they can't do that, so they have separate servers to test their shit. Same concept though. You learn how that character ran. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Do.
Oh man, I don't like that shit.
It did not say activity complete yet.
You ain't done yet.
Alright, this is a long one.
Did you loot them?
Yeah.
To do a nice long drop. Yay!
Yay, buddy.
How long a delay is it? You're just now falling. You're about
20
halfway.
seconds.
Okay, yeah, you're just now hit water.
That's funny.
Like that lightning from the sky, it does you no good until they're like 30% health or something. Then it's like nasty.
Yeah, but if when I do it right, the animation canceling it doesn't cost me anything.
That was a waste there. It took me a while not to use them. Because back in the old days, you had to pop it.
He did.
Nowadays, yeah, now you don't have to. Mages, like, but I hate that you have to have it on both bars.
I don't. I only have it on one bar.
Now you don't get the benefit from it.
I know. This guy is okay on resources, though. He's
That gives you power too.
yeah,
Damage DPS.
sure does. Like 20%. Only one guy fell to the bottom. So I have to come up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm not at the jumping one. Now this is the guy that if the stuff's inside, you go outside. If it's outside, you go inside.
Yeah, I always forget and die usually.
Alright, well I just told you. That's his biggest mechanic. If the stuff's inside close to him, go outside that circle platform. If it's not, go inside the platform. Other than that, he's easy to fight. He'll pop up a couple of ads that y'all should be able to just go pew pew, knock them out. But other than that, he's pretty easy. Can't help you because you got a delay, so.
Yeah, I'm just killing the ads off real quick.
Well, no, I'm just saying I was going to tell you where to go in or out, but I mean, I'm 20 seconds behind, 20, 30 seconds behind, just like your help. But you should be smart enough, I told you. What ultimate do you use?
Two different ones. The Daedric one, and then the Elemental Storm one.
Alright, that's okay. Shooting Star and Daedric one.
The Daedric one is nice because he acts like a tank, essentially.
He is. It is him and Shooting Star. Those are two. If you got your bird, your health back. I have to keep popping the shield the bird for that instead. We're not doing a whole hell of a lot of DPS. He could be dead. He might be. I don't know. You do hear the like little chime thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you want to shoot that. You don't want the hard cast. Hard cast that takes more of your resources than anything.
I can't. I think he's unkillable right now. There we go. He's gone now.
Me, still alive. Got 500,000 health.
Grothdar.
He's gone. He's gone. Nothing's happening. Seems the Mad Architect's destruction did not
The
allow
Mad
us to
Architect's destruction.
Unfortunate, but we'll have to make do. He must the Daedra somehow. Perhaps we can do the same.
But what do we do? Where do we go?
We can't stay here. Not like this. I'll figure something out. I always do.
I always do. There wasn't even any chests.
When any what?
No chests.
There were. There's always two. I just wasn't paying attention.
The mad up.
I didn't want it.
Going back to Craglorn, gonna have myself time. You ready to Fortnite it?
You didn't do it. Do you no good to do that? You do that before you do the boss fight.
Oh, I know.
Maybe in a few. Not quite ready. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna be testing this device out. I'm gonna be working on audio. I've got it routed through my mixer. I wanted it through my mixer because my mixer is going to give me more control over it
Than OBS or whatever.
Well, I'm not running OBS at all.
Right.
Like if I run OBS, I might as well just get a, you know what I mean? Because
So
I'm going to use resources.
you're gonna let me see. Let me stop my stream.